I Shalom Makim. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rekah Kodash. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect that teaches word in all truth, faith, and sincerity. And yeah, today, um, I'm gonna just title this lesson Feeble E. Feeble E. Which I'm finna get this word feeble and just a regular old Google dictionary, dictionary.com, and just get this word feeble because that's what he is, man. A feeble guy, man. You know, so this is feeble. If it can load up, bear with me. Let's see. Bear with me, Akim. I don't know why it's messing up. Let's see. Okay. Feeble. Physically weak as from age or sickness. Frail. Weak intellectually or morally, lacking in volume, loudness, brightness, distinctness, etc., lacking in force, strength, or effectiveness. And yeah, pretty much these devils are feeble on all levels, man. Because even with his military, the scripture said that the Lord pretty much decimated the, the dragon his angels, man, which are Esau's military, man. So hey, this devil is feeble on all levels. Matter of fact, because let's get that in Isaiah the 14th chapter. Because the Lord have opened our eyes and now we see E for what he really is, man. You know, that's why one of the reasons he was blessed with the sword, because he was going to be you know what I mean, he was going to be etched out before he can come into the movie, so to speak. You know what I mean? So this is Isaiah 14, and I get straight to the point. Verse 16, they that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble, and that did shake kingdoms, that made the world as a wilderness, see, and destroyed the city thereof, that opened not the house of his prisoners, see? This is, and that lets you know it's talking about Esau, man. We could say that made the world as a wilderness, meaning what, when he dropped that bomb. That's how the earth trembled for him. The earth was quiet before these devils, man, before America, when this place when they finally dropped that bomb, they had got the Jews. They had the Jews then, man. But that was all a facade, you know. Because when the Lord come back, you think the Lord's gonna have a scratch on him, man? When these devils come up against him, man? You think these chariots, like you see on Independence Day, they it's set up where these, the other nations and their armies, they might blow a chariot or two up, man. You know, that's not gonna happen in that day, man. That's not gonna happen in that day. See, the thing is, this is the sword of Yahweh Shemel Shadow. Cause Esau, he can't do nothing. Matter of fact, let's see if I can find this real quick. Yep, this Isaiah 10 and 15. Shall the ass boast itself against him that healed therewith? Or shall the saw magnify itself against him that shaketh it? As if the rod should shake itself against them that lift it up, or as if the staff should lift up itself, as it were no wood. See, the Lord letting you know that, hey, we can't do nothing of it unless it's of him. We just the vessels the Lord used. Just like a car. A car can't do nothing until you put the keys in it and crank it up. And even when you crank it up, you the one that gotta put it in gear. You the one that gotta hit the pedals to make it go, man. You know? So that's what it is with Esau Edom. The Lord is controlling. That's his sword. You know, that's his sword. And these devils think that it's of their own will, man. See, the Lord gave them their power. The Lord gave them their power, man. You know, but guess what? He's also going to take it away from them. This is Psalm 17:13. Arise, O Lord, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. See, and that's why they're proud as well, because they was blessed with the sword. They are the sword of the Most High, man. You know, and cause these other nations pretty much only reason why they pretty much ain't well, their allies ain't against America is because of that military might. You know, it's because of that military might, man. That's why the scripture said, "Break the teeth of the young lion," man. Because that's that power, pretty much that military power. That way you're going to that fourth beast. Yeah, I mean, so it's going into that military power. So this is Revelations 13, and I start at 4. Yeah, this is it. It says, and they worshiped the dragon which gave power unto the beast, and they worshiped the beast, saying, who is like unto the beast? Who is able to make war with him? See? Because guess what? They are pretty much afraid of Esau and his power, man. Not knowing this is of Yahweh Shema Shai. This is feeble Esau we looking at, man. The Lord, we really see these devils who they really are. Yo, we gotta I ain't saying, yeah, I mean, go beat up an Edomite or something, but just really, you gotta really understand. You, you why be afraid of this guy? This simple red devil. Yeah, I mean, matter of fact, before I get something else, let me get this in Matthew chapter 10 and in verse 28. It says, and fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul. Yeah, because Esau either can only do something to this carnal flesh right here, man. That's the only thing he can do. He got many crazy ways to put you to death, but that's the only thing he can do, man. But it says, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell. Yeah, because guess what? Also, Yahweh Shema Shai can use, he used people to put other people to death, man. Such as Esau. He used Esau. That's why I said Babylon had been a cup in the Lord's hand. You know, he used Esau for put hell on us. Yeah, I mean, but also to be that bad guy in the movie, man. That scary bad guy everybody was scared of at the end. Now we know that he was just a big moon pie. Yeah, I mean, that's who we dealing with, Esau Edom, man. You know. So this is I believe this is it right here. Bear with me. Bear with me. I think 17 and because hey, this is the house of David, man. And you gotta understand David versus Goliath. See, Goliath these days represents Esau, man. Yeah, I mean, just the bear with me, I can slack yeah. Bear with me. Yeah, Esau represents Goliath because guess what? It seems so it seems impossible. Yeah, I mean that we're gonna overcome this because we're not gonna do this in a physical, man. We're doing it spiritually, man. You know, and you know, people are afraid of Esau, man. People are really afraid of Esau, man. Which the Lord have gave us eyesight and showed us that this guy ain't nothing. This devil don't have no power. We just read Isaiah 10 and 15. Esau is the sword, and he can't do nothing unless the Lord pick him up, man. You know. So this is First Samuel 17, and I start at verse 21. For Israel and the Philistines had put the battle in array, army against army, and David left his carriage in the hand of the keeper of his carriage, and ran into the army, and came and saluted his brethren. And as he talked with them, behold, there came up the champion, the Philistine of Goth, Goliath by name, out of the armies of the Philistine, and spake according to the same words. And David heard them. And yeah, sources, they say Goliath could have been from 9 to 15 feet tall, man. You know what I mean? Hey, man. And that's how Esau seen. He seems like that guy, that unstoppable guy, that champion. You know what I mean? But he's really that. You ever watch what's that movie? When they follow the yellow brick road, I can't think of right now. But the end of the movie, pretty much, he was just that fragile professor. You know what I mean? With all this technology to scare you off, man. You know? It says, and David heard them, and all the men of Israel, when they saw the man, fled from him, and were sore afraid. See, because of the appearance, man. And even though, yeah, Goliath, he was their champion, he proved himself. Yeah, I mean, but really, when you really look at Esau, man, the Lord really did it so he can set him in a trick bag. When these devils dropped that bomb, man, that was a wrap then. You know. You thought, yeah, the white man, he got it. He ain't gonna never follow the power. But we want to see, let's go look at the mindset of our forefather, King David, man. It says, and the men of Israel said, have you seen this man that is come up? Surely to defy Israel is he come up, and it shall be that the man who killeth him, the king will enrich him with great riches, and will give him his daughter, and make his father's house free in Israel. See, and David spake to the men that stood by him, saying, what shall be done to this man that killeth the Philistine, and take away the reproach from Israel? For who is this uncircumcised Philistine, that he should defy the armies of the living power? See? Because, hey, King David looked at him as just some unclean heathen, man. That's all he is. That's why I said, who is this uncircumcised Philistine, man? That's how you got to look at Esau. He's just a feeble guy, man. Unclean. He's the worst of the worst. That base man, man. You know. And he just proud because he got this technology. Yeah, I mean, he could cut a street light on. You can cut your lights on in the house. That's why he proud. But the Lord gave him this technology. And guess what? The Lord's going to take it away from him, man. It says, I'm going to read this verse 26 again. It says, and David spake to the men that stood by him, saying, what shall be done to the man that killeth this Philistine, and take away the reproach from Israel? For who is this uncircumcised Philistine, that he should defy the armies of the living power? See, he said, who is this guy to even come up against us, man? He didn't look at his height and like, yeah, he got this many K's on him. No, man, we just like, who is this guy, man? When you really look at Esau, you gotta see, man, look at this guy, man. You know what I said? Is this the man? This is the guy, man. Because we're gonna be telling our children the kingdom. Yeah, I mean, it was an Edomite, you know what I mean, and this and that. And I'm like, oh, really? For real? And it's gonna seem like a fairy tale, like a fable, but it's gonna be true, man. Yeah, I mean, because you look at it, you really look at Edom, you're like, damn, man, how did this guy get into power? But it was all of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. It's not of Esau's will, Eve's will. It's of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Just so prophecy can be fulfilled. But I'm just going to end off on this. Who is this uncircumcised Philistine, that he should defy the armies of the living power? Who are you devils, man? Is this the man? No, is this feeble devil, man? So yeah, I can just hold it edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect that see his word on true faith and sincerity. Shalom to the listeners as well. And Shalak Rayam, Wa Nashim, Wa Batyam, Wa Haragyam, Wa Mashapatyam. All call Adawamyam, Wa, everyone that's against this truth. Bakusha, 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 Yahabashim Yahushai, the water, to Wab Aman, and with that, Shalom.